Hey guys, and welcome to another Majesty video. Today we're looking at a deck list for V, Seeker, Things Super Dragon. Guys, we are close to 10 subscribers, so why not click that subscribe button down below, give the video a like, give me your comments. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Starting off with the grade 3s, we will go for Seeker, Things Super Dragon. On place, CB1, search your deck for a Blaster Blade Seeker and call it. So what that's going to do is, that is going to proc, Blaster Blade Seeker's skill. That's going to give your Vanguard a crit, potentially. That works well with him. And then CB2, by CB I mean Soul Blast 3, you do your whole Legion thing, put 4 cards back into the deck, and then ride a Seeker Thing Super Dragon from deck on top of yours and get extra markers. And then you can do another Vanguard swing. And then again, CB again, and then call out potentially another Blaster Blade Seeker, and that Blaster Blade Seeker will, do his thing as well. So 4 of him, at least, and on to the next grade 3. And our next grade 3 is going to be 3, Pure Heart Jewel Knight Ashley. The Jewel Knight engine for Royal Paladins, especially in V, is phenomenal because at the end of the battle, if this attacked, you get the Soul Blast 2 Superior Call, a grade 2 Jewel Knight, call to a rear guard, and then if this was on the Vanguard, you can get to call 2. So that's really, really good. I don't know why I keep saying that's really, really good, because we know that's good. And then whenever a unit is placed on top of this card, you CB and give that unit a crit. So if you're swinging, boom, Soul Blast 2, call a grade 2, whatever, and then you can Soul Counter Blast and give it a crit. So we're rolling 3 because we want to ride Things Saver more than we want to run the Ashley. So that's why we're rolling 3. And now our final grade 3 in the deck is our grade 3 heal. It's kind of mandatory that you run it. This is the only thing that helps you if you're going second, because you want to go first. Always in V, going second is nearly like a death sentence. But yes, -2 crit, +10, either or, whenever you haven't ridden to a grade 3 this game. So yes. On to the grade 2s, and starting off is Blaster Blade Seeker. When placed, discard a card and retire, and then give your Seeker Vanguard a crit, or its base critical becomes 2. So it's basically giving it a Force 2 marker for that turn, which is very good if you want to kind of add that pressure, especially if you called it with the superior ride of Things Saver Dragon. And then if you didn't ride this turn, so say this is before you can put this card back into the deck and then draw a card. So then now you have that piece to call from Seeker Things Saver Dragon. So that's Blaster Blade Seeker. Oh, also Blaster Blade Seeker can go up to insanely high numbers. I think I got it up to about 70,000-80,000 with cards in this deck, and I'll tell you how in a bit. And now on to your second grade 2. It's going to be Explode Jewel Knight Lael. This card is probably the best grade 2 in the deck. It searches, puts cards back into your deck, soul charges, and gives it +10k. So that's how you're building up Blaster Blade Seeker. You're placing it on your Laels and everything. And it's a 15k attacker whenever you're swinging, if you can pull off its ability. So that's Lael. And we're running 3 Absolute Blade Knight Liberos because it's a good searcher. When placed, CB1, search your deck. When placed from hand, it's very specific. When placed from hand, you get to CB1, search your deck for a grade 2 and call it. That gets you your Lael, it gets you your Blaster Blade Seeker if need be, so that's a good searcher. And then if you don't have the CB, if you guard it on your first turn, if you didn't want any damage for whatever reason, you can just Soul Blast instead. And our final grade 2 is Loading Angel. This is just a fun tech. At the end of your turn, if you have 5 more units, Counter Blast 1, put into Soul and draw 2. It gives you Soul, draws you cards. You're probably going to have 5 units at the end of your turn at some point. Onto the grade 1s, we have our grade 3 Searcher. Laurel Knight Sisylis. This card, if it's your first Vanguard, is going to be really, really good because it can be a 13k beater. Because if you don't have any CB to have face down, you just don't have any face down CB. So you're swinging for 13k and it searches for your grade 3s. Thus the term grade 3 Searcher. And now charging Jewel Knight Morphodus. Another card. Another Jewel Knight card. If you're looking at its first effects here, CB, put a normal unit and soul charge, and one of your Jewel Knights gains 5k. But what you kind of want to do is whenever this unit is placed on top of, draw a card. Cycles through your deck. It's you draw through cards because you're going to be superior calling things anyway on top of it. And drawing cards is always good, and having a 13k or giving 5k to any of your Jewel Knights is always good. And now we have Knight of Exemplary Sword Lysias. When your grade 3 Vanguard is placed, put this into your soul, draw a card, and then call a card. So that's good whenever you're kind of knee deep into your battle phase, and just say you have like 2 rested. Then you write your Seeker thing, SAVER Dragon, you get to put these 2 into soul, boom, draw 2 cards, and then you get to call 2. So you can cycle through your deck with it, get more attacks, and yeah, you can get about 7 or 8 attacks minimum with this deck if you're doing really well with it. And then Knight of Going Alone, Harold. This is how you get Blaster Blade Seeker into really, really big numbers, because when your grade 2 or unit is placed, let's just say you're using the thing SAVER Dragon ability, we'll place it in the Legion art because I know. If these 2 are in back row, you put both to soul, and then you can give your Blaster Blade Seeker 30,000, which is already insane on top of the 20,000 you'll be getting off the force markers, and depending if it's on a force marker, it'll have even more power. So that is why I like the Knight of Going Alone Harold. It just makes your Blaster Blade really, really big. And now the starter, Shining Knight Milius, or however you pronounce it, Milius. I like it just because it fits the aesthetic of the deck with like knights and everything. The Royal Paladin scheme. You can run Barkall, you can run Glime, whichever Royal Paladin starter you want, really. And now we have 4 draw PGs. They're draw PGs, nothing really else to say there. And we're running 8 critical. Whichever version, whichever wave 8 crit you want to run. You can run 4-4, you can run 3-3-2, 2-2, whatever. Yeah, you can run whatever kind of variation of criticals that you want, but this is kind of the ratio that I like. Yeah, nothing fancy, just 8 critical. And just some final words. We're of course running Force 1 because there's no real reason to be running Force 2 because Blaster Blade Seeker's effect makes your Vanguard base 2 anyway, and Force 2 is the exact same effect. But yeah, that's why we're running Force 1, because you want that Seeker to be, the Blaster Blade Seeker to be swinging with big numbers anyway. If you're able to give it a crit or whatever, that's also really good. It's swinging with a ton of pressure. So yeah, that's it. But anyway, guys, I'd just like to thank you guys so much for watching. We're almost at 10 subscribers. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Just leave your opinions. This deck isn't the best list. It's just my list. So yeah, guys, I'd just like to thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.